Hello everyone, here is Max. I'm at the TGU18 and I'm here with Lasse from Harley Benton, who has 8-string Harley Benton guitar. Hello.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Well, this is an interesting instrument, I would say. What can you tell us about it?
This is the Harley Benton 8-string Fanfret, neck-through body. It's a basswood body with a quilted maple top. It's maple and NATO neck.
I see five pieces there.
5 pieces, yeah, 5 pieces.
Oh, locking tuners.
Locking tuners, 2 humbuckers, pretty basic. The most thing with this is it's an 8-string with a Fanfret, which is pretty new on the market, but there's a lot of hype around it. And the special thing with this is probably the price we offer it to, which is around what, $399.
I guess it's $399. Yeah,
more or less a killer price for Fanfret.
Yeah, that's a very good price,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
So this is available exclusively from Thomann, of course.
Absolutely, yeah. So it's doing quite good, and we get a lot of good reviews on it and good feedback from customers. And we will absolutely make more models, more colors, more body shapes, and step by step we'll do it.
Okay, right now, if I understand it right, there are 2 modifications of this one with different colors. Is that correct?
2 colors. There's a black one, black burst. There's the green one. We have them in 8-string and 7-string. This is the high-end models, and then we will have entry level 7-string and 8-string Fanfret 2 around $149.
Okay, and there are 2 colors as well.
2 colors: solid black with roses on neck, and solid white with a maple fretboard with black dots.
Mm-hmm. I think those have glossy finish, while this is a
satin finish.
Satin, yeah.
The other one has gloss finish. True.
This is polyurethane.
Yes.
Okay. If we're talking about this guitar and the entry-level guitar, what would be the difference? I mean, other than fan frets.
The entry level has a bolt-on. It's
bolt-on neck.
Bolt-on neck. Hardware is a little bit different from this one. The pickups are a little bit different from this one. This is an upgrade on material. We use Korean hardware on this one. It's our own pickups made in the factory. The other one is basic ceramic pickups.
Built to your specs, so to speak.
Built to our specs, exactly.
Let me ask you this thing. When you were designing this thing, is that correct?
I designed it, yeah.
In a way, yeah. But when you did that, where did you get the inspiration for that?
Well, I go to all the trade shows. I see all you guys' YouTube channels. I follow the boards, and of course I work for Thomann, so I get a lot of input from our staff. We are 1,500 workers. Many of them play guitars.
Oh yeah, and probably some feedback from YouTubers as well.
And our YouTuber, whatever, I get a lot of inputs from the customers, and as everything else we do, we try to follow the customers. So I saw a market coming up for Fanfret models. And I was looking around for a factory which could do it, because it's quite complicated for the factories to do it, because with the scale, everything, it has to be done right from the beginning, otherwise it don't work. And we spent about 6 months to try to find the right factory, and I went there for weeks to get it to work with them, and the first prototypes was absolutely crap. But step by step we managed to do it.
How does this work? Do you go... where is it, by the way?
This one is made in Vietnam.
In Vietnam, okay.
And the entry-level model is made in China.
In China. How does it work? Do you go there and spend some time there with people trying to tell them what you want, or...
I'm in Asia about 3 to 4 times a year.
Okay.
And do all our factories. I do inspection there, random inspection. Sometimes I go there without they know I'm coming, because I know we have a production going, so I do random inspection. But normally I have an idea, maybe with a few of the guys, we do a handwritten drawing and we send it to the factories to get an idea, can we do it? I contact the hardware company, say this is what we need, the configuration, and then we do a CAD drawing.
Because it comes from different places, right?
Different places. The hardware is probably the cost of a guitar. The hardware is about 60% of the cost.
I believe you. I know, because I just finished building my guitar. Well, I'm still building it technically, and I think that was more than half of the price, just the hardware.
It is. And sometimes the hardware some hardware is from different places, so everything has to come together.
All right.
So this one took about a year to do, this model.
To develop the whole thing.
Yeah, from the scratch.
So you basically have an idea, put it on paper, then think what you need for that, how to get and where to get all the parts, and then you order a test samples, 2 or 3 or 5.
A few samples. We do a drawing. They make the body. Send me some pictures. Then I go there and we put the prototypes together and
do some adjustments. Then
do some adjustment there if you can. Again, you have to understand a lot of the factories. It's industry.
Of course.
Nobody in the factories really plays guitar.
Yes.
They know what they're doing, but you have to work with them.
Absolutely, and you need to quality control.
Quality control is the most important.
How do you do this? Is this happening at the factory, or is this happening here in the store?
With Thomann, we do both. We do QC at the factory, final inspection. We have requirements for the factory, what for each model, what we want. Set up, string gauge, string height, tonation, everything what they have to do. They ship it to us, and we do inspection again here before we ship to the customers.
So it's
and
like
about
2 stages.
2 stages we have to do it because most of the guitars are made in Asia. Temperature, humidity is different. They arrive to Europe maybe during winter time. We ship them to Finland. Maybe it's 25 degrees.
So they change.
It's wood. It's still alive. And so we do the QC here. Because 3 years warranty, 30 days money back, it has to be set up perfectly. Otherwise, customer will complain, of course.
Oh yes. So
we do it here, and it works out pretty good. The funny thing is that Harley Benton is an entry-level brand. We are stepping up with those models, but it's still meant at the entry level. And our mission is to offer the best quality instruments at entry-level prices. We try to push the limit for what's possible within the price range.
Making it affordable but still efficient.
Absolutely, yeah. And the funny thing we experienced 5 years ago, nobody would complain if they get a Harley Benton guitar for €69 if it has a little crack or scratch.
Yeah, because you can expect this at that price range, of course.
But now, customers are extremely picky. Even for a 149 guitar, set neck guitar, they look for errors and small mistakes, which is okay because it pushes us to be better.
Oh yeah.
So the limit has changed.
Yeah.
Over
the years, yeah.
Over the years, and it's funny. It's funny to watch. In the past, nobody would complain if you buy an entry-level guitar. If it was in tune up here, we are happy. But now it has to be perfect, even though it's €99.
Yeah. Are these jumbo frets here?
It's medium jumbo frets.
Medium jumbo. And the fretboard wood?
Fretboard is Rose Acer.
Rose Acer.
Maybe you heard about the sinus issue with rosewood. So the whole industry of guitars has to adapt to it.
Yeah.
We got a 3 months notice that from January the 2nd of 2017, no more rosewood. Of course, we can still use rosewood, but it's complicated.
It makes everything harder.
It's hard to ship, and it's hard to ship outside Europe too.
Yes.
So what we did when we faced the new thing, we changed everything. We told our factories, no more rosewood. Find a solution.
I think that's the right way to do it in this situation.
Yeah. And we tried a lot, and we had a lot of problems because the hardness of rosewood, and if you take black walnut, Omangol, Wenge, Parferrero, it's different. So a lot of the machines at the factories couldn't make the right slots anymore.
Right.
The wood cracked when you put in the fret. So it seems to be easy just to find a new solution, but it isn't. Yeah. So at the moment, for this model, we use Rose Acer, which is in fact maple. chemical treated,
Okay.
and we colored it, and it looks like rosewood. It has the same feeling like rosewood, and it's perfect.
Okay. I wonder, when people buy guitars, there is some percentage of returns. Do you have any information about how many guitars actually
Harley Benton?
come back? Yeah.
1%.
1%, that little?
Yeah.
Wow. Are there any, well-known issues? You're probably working on them anyway to improve the stuff.
Normally, if it costs, out of
I'll put it this way. What are people complaining about the most?
it's different from price range to price range, but most of it is bossing, fret boss.
Okay. Speaking about these specific guitars, because I know I never played 8 strings, so
This one,
I'm gonna do it
The
right
biggest
now.
problem with the 8 strings and the Fanfret is that customer who didn't play it before buy it, they don't know how to tune it, they don't know how to
Right,
play it,
yeah.
and after 3 hours they give it up.
Okay.
Because it is complicated. Even I have problems playing it. But you need to tune it right.
Yeah.
But give it some time. You have 30 days money back, so you have plenty of time to work with it.
If I understand it right, the whole idea of fanned frets on this specific instrument on 8 strings is meant to eliminate tuning stability problems and stuff like that, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay. So what would be the scale length on this one?
This one is on this it's 648 here, and then it's 628 here.
Okay, so it's kind of a
It's a multi-scale.
short scale
Yeah.
on the
you
first
can
string
make,
and...
you can make the drop tune here if you want, but you still have the density.
all right.
You can do both. Check it out.
I will, right now. And it does have one truss rod. Is that correct?
No, it has a dual truss rod.
Dual.
Yeah.
So there are 2.
There are 2 truss rods. Yeah.
Okay.
And we worked a lot on that because we need the space to do it, and it was quite complicated to make the dual truss rod, but we need it in those models.
You know what? It looks like I will have to make a full review of this thing, because that would be really interesting. But such as, if when I'm making a full review, I'm taking things apart as much as I can.
Go for it. Let me know what we can do better. We'll do it.
Oh, yeah. From time to time we're getting some suggestions from people who watch the videos. That thing could be better, this thing could be better.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of Harley Benton. We want to be close with our customers, and if we can make improvements, we'll do it. We listen. We can't do all, but we will try to do most.
All right. So, as I said, we're here at the TGU18, and as I can see, we've just got some more 8 strings guitars. I'll bring them here. Just give me a sec. All right, we've just got another guitar, and it is the same model, but
model, different color.
different color. I guess that's the only difference, right?
Only different, it's the black pearl. This one is more or less quilted, but it's the same. Basic same specs.
All right. Talking about plans for the future. I know that there is an entry model Fanfret guitar for about $159 or something like that.
159, 149, something like that.
And I saw it is out of stock, which means it's probably just didn't arrive yet.
No, it's on the water now. It should arrive end of next month, end of June. It's an 8-string Fanfret. It will come in solid color, solid black, solid white, rose hazel neck, and maple neck. The white one will be maple.
All right. Is there anything else we should be expecting anytime soon?
We work on, for Fanfret, we will have 2 new models coming in August. A tailor Fanfret and a single cut.
Single cut. Are those going to be like very, very entry level or this kind of level?
This level.
Okay,
It's
so
the same factory we use for this, but same level.
probably about 400 something.
Yeah, 399 to 249. I think for the tailor because it's a bolt-on. It's a little bit cheaper.
That's going to be interesting.
It's cool. It's fun. We'll see.
All right, so, well, I guess let's check them out. Thank you for watching and leave your comments below, and I'll see you soon.